First of all, let me say here and now that I love the ocean. I love the water. As for the lessons that I have learned, lessons that I learned last year, I reaffirm that it would seem that I've always have a love affair going for the water, earth, and the sky. I define my spirituality based on my appreciation, my sense of purpose, and my contributions as a creator, and of course my sense of my place in the universe. I still sense that there is a connection of all beings. I may not have proof, but I believe that we are all connected. And if I am important, if I am deserving of respect and love, so are you. As a person, it is my responsibility to act accordingly. The second lesson is that there are no new lessons. There are some things that were so eons ago, and they are the same today. There are feelings, situations, and people that will seem unchangeable, but in fact, the one constant is change. This seeming contradiction is simply a paradox. If a person directs hate and cruelty towards me, unless being physically threatened, I should see such a behavior as a definition of that person rather than an indictment of me. If physically threatened, of course, that person ceased to be a person and has now become a threat, and that threat should be eliminated. I reaffirm that I can only physically occupy approximately 3 square feet of space. All of my greed and all of my envies and plans to covet will not change that fact. My physical needs are basic: transportation, food, shelter, clothing, and bodily comfort. That is, being warm when I'm cold, being cool when I'm hot. Having more than I need is just plain having in excess. I reaffirm that my quest for self-discovery is an open quest. My growth as a human being is indicative of my discovery of myself. I cannot influence you if you choose not to be influenced, nor can I change your outlook, attitude, and affection, or lack of it, towards me. Yet, it is incumbent on me to always be true to myself. I have reaffirmed that if I cannot share my innermost and darkest secrets with you, you're not a true friend, but an acquaintance, and you must be respected and treated as such. After all, courtesy and chivalry is not dead. To pretend otherwise would simply add an air of hypocrisy to relationships. Now, this is neither right or wrong. It is simply the modern code by which we live. Besides, having a true friend is called having a soulmate, and such a kindred spirit is rare. Accept that fact. So, what about this year and now? I think that in being true to myself and acting accordingly, I will only attract others of like mind. My mismatched socks will have no effect on how they feel about me. My lack of social graces is a moot point, and they, my like-minded others, will know instinctively that I'm not a beggar. I just dress like one because I choose comfort over fashion, substance over illusion. And as far as you're concerned, I want you to be one of my kindred spirits.